She's kissing Jody because that's okay. I could tell that you had met them because all I could hear from 3 floors up was and that was just Travis and Chris.
Yeah.
But then you got here. Okay, where do we? I had to go with my Big Bag of Rats T-shirt.
Definitely.
But girl fight, Travis.
I mean,
okay, we'll get to the shootings and the other. We mentioned that they're horrible, evil, a bag of D's.
but let's talk about them fighting in the bathroom.
Okay, we have to start with the girl fight.
Yeah.
Fight, because now it's not just fight. It's girl fight. Hair pulling. Oh my God! Do you want some story time? Okay.
You highlighted the whole story.
I know the shootings are kind of a big deal.
They are.
In New Mexico.
Another election denier.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Violence. However, the violence in the... How close are we to one of them throwing tampons at the other in the shower? This is...
Plug it up! Plug it up! Plug it up!
And then one of them burns the whole joint down. I'm just saying. Good thing they took those metal detectors away, huh?
Yeah.
That was a good idea.
Well, if tampons are made of metal, then, that would...
Oh, I feel like we need sugar for this. I'm sorry. This is the QAnon Betty and Veronica fight.
Yes.
It happens in the ladies' room, stays in the...
What do you want to talk about?
Buzzkill.
You want to talk about what happened in the women's restroom with Lauren and Marjorie.
That's it. What would Ms. Miller like to cover? The $35 insulin?
No.
She needs to know.
She says no.
Every detail of the girl fight in the bathroom. Okay. All right. So on to more... Oh, dear Jesus. I guess this broke during Maddow, right? And you're just like, and you kind of knew when Democratic lawmakers were targeted in this environment today with this kind of rhetoric.
But it's darker than you thought.
Yes.
Well, yes. Because it's not just some rando.
Right.
It's a guy who lost an election.
An actual election denier who lost. I mean, this is
Who hired people to do it?
How far are we from Kerry Lake? Homecoming Queen's got a gun. Just saying.
Oh, Julie Brown. Can you get working on that, please?
Oh, Julie Brown. It's time for another update. We enjoyed the Sarah Palin one, but hello. A failed New Mexico State House candidate described by police as an election denier was arrested Monday in a string of shootings. We may really need to change our names to Lauren and Marjorie. This is the fighting section. They're going to conk out in a minute. This is the fighting section of the show.
Well, since one of them's a boy, you can change his name to Lorne. Lorne.
After Lorne Michaels?
Or Lorne Greene from Bonanza.
Oh.
There you go. That's a better one.
We got a look from Jody Hamilton, not Lorne Michaels.
Yes.
There's some history there.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Mommy's talking now.
This is... you feed
This goes on all day
Yeah.
in my lap, on the couches, across the kitchen floor.
They're trying to eat each other. Do you feed them?
Bath salts.
They just ate. Yeah. Oh, I sprinkled a little bath salt.
That's the
Anti-Novite.
So that's why they're
the
trying to
Oh, can I just give you an unsolicited testimonial? I know it's not time yet. Oh my God! So when you get new dogs, you're supposed to transition their food so they don't get
Right.
right. You got to they sent the old food that they're on, and then I started mixing in Dr. Marty's. They won't eat the other food. They just eat the Dr. Marty's out of it. They will not eat the other food.
There you go.
Okay.
They like meat.
Brought to you by Bonnie and Clyde. Exactly.
They're carnivores. They're coming for you next.
Yeah. Oh, what? Yeah. No, Bonnie was on an epic rat hunt this morning. That's the good news for us. Till she catches one that's kind of gross.
And brings it in.
Yeah.
And then she has the taste of blood.
She will do that. She'll bring it in as a present.
Could I get to the rest of this awful story?
Sure.
Please, for God's sakes. Yes, a string of shootings at regional Democratic leaders' homes. Republican Solomon Pena is his name, is accused of conspiring with and paying 4 men to carry out 4 shootings at the Albuquerque area homes of 2 county commissioners, 2 state legislators. He might have been motivated by anger over his November loss. Police said Pena alleged his defeat was the result of election fraud. Where have we heard that?
Right.
Oh, I believe he specifically used the word rigged, which I don't know where he could have thought of that. Oh, and he lost his state house challenge 74% to 26%. So
They rigged it good.
yeah,
Very good
that
rigging.
kind of election denier. He took his case to the 3 county commissioners and the state senator, some of whose homes were targeted in the shootings, to no avail. He had complaints about his election and he felt being rigged. As the mayor said, he was an election denier. He doesn't want to accept the results of his election. Jody, how many times can we say it? This is why there has got to be accountability all the way to the top for
Absolutely.
January 6th.
Absolutely.
It is. Pena was a vocal supporter, of course, of Donald Trump.
Sure.
Photographed during his campaign last year wearing a Make America Great Again sweatshirt with, oh, this is a nice touch, stitched gold-colored signature of the former president.
Ew.
So,
Didn't he send
tacky.
out...
Can Can you put a fashion crime on top of the others when he's
I think
arrested?
so. I
Okay.
think so.
Didn't he send out a tweet after he lost the election saying, "I dissent. I am the MAGA king"?
Oh, good lord.
Yes, like
Yes.
Carrie Lake said,
Yes.
I am the duly elected governor
Right.
of Arizona. It's not just dangerous. These are just delusional.
They are.
Okay.
They have mental health issues.
Yeah.
I'm the
But
Queen
this
of
is-
England.
Are you?
I am.
Oh, well, I'll start to treat you with a little more respect.
Hello. And some Dubonnet.
I will serve you Dubonnet every Tuesday,
Well.
if that's what it takes. I got corgi-like dogs
You
for you.
do.
It gives you
Bring
an,
us the sausages!
it gives you an excuse to use your Queen impression.
Even though she's passed. As has that we mentioned yesterday, a towel like a bombshell. Gina
Roberts,
who has shoveled off her
this
mortal
coil.
coil.
Got you too.
That's terrible.
What?
She's an icon.
She is an
Yes, she
icon.
is.
And was 95.
She only got her star on the Walk of Fame like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Did she ran? Speaking of which, she ran for Italy's in the
Senate.
last election.
Yeah.
she ran. I didn't make it, but also she wasn't an election denier.
Right. She lost gracefully.
Yes,
She was a
Look
graceful
into it.
lady.
Jody, this is what do we call it? Prion disease or whatever that Trump has infected not just his party, this country with now. This election denying. Every single Republican's going to go, oh, rigged. I didn't lose, and this is the result.
I always find it interesting if the Democrats were really good at rigging elections, wouldn't
Yeah.
we have retained the House and maybe gained some seats
Yeah.
in the House?
The media doesn't ask that enough, Jody. They don't ask all these people how do you know your election was not how come just Trump's or just how come just Carrie Lake's or other people that lost? I mean, it's I don't even know. It's just What was she like? I thought
She was
you
lovely.
You went to which school?
She was at John Dyke. She was in my little sister's class.
Okay.
So my cousin Dana and Lisa were very close.
Right.
And Carrie was close with Lisa.
Yeah.
She was her first husband Danny was in a band with Carrie's first husband.
Oh right.
So,
Dan Keogh.
Keogh.
Danny
Yeah.
Keogh, yeah. And so I emailed their a mutual friend, and I just said, please give Danny my love.
Yeah.
Because he was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she was. People were saying is did not look great at the Golden Globes. She so said, "I need to lean on you on
Yeah.
somebody." So I don't know what she's been, but she was very open about her substance stuff.
She was lovely, very funny.
Yeah, yeah.
Just a really lovely human being. And it's sad.
I forget when any celebrity dies or is in the news. I'm like, oh, Jody probably knows that.
Well, if they're the son or daughter of a famous person, absolutely.
Jody absolutely
Went
has
to
a
school
story.
with her.
Jody has a story. I sometimes will hear a great story on Bob Seska's show when you're on, and then I'm like, oh, why did I forget to ask about that? I didn't even think of that. Of course, Jody has a story.
No, she and Aaron were friends. In fact, Aaron had breakfast with Lisa's dad one morning.
Oh,
Oh.
really?
Her breakfast with
Yeah,
Elvis.
but it was just tragic because not just her echoes of her father, and she's going to be buried at Graceland, but she was only 54.
She's only 54.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, what back to Republicans being anti-vax, holes, election denying holes, and every other kind of
Hole.
that yes, anything could ever come out of,
Holes.
including Kevin McCarthy.
Oh.
Kevin McCarthy. Thank you.
Didn't know we were doing that still.
I can do that when I run cameras for you.
No, you will just be focused directly on Bonnie and Clyde
Yeah.
the entire. See, look. Now they're in their little angel. They're in
Well,
their
that's
little
what they
angel
do.
Period.
They eat each other's faces,
And then-
nap, and then eat each other's faces again.